Okay, so we have a question for the community, and I'm really gonna need your help on this one because this just seems like an impossible situation and she has no way out right now. So I'm gonna actually read you what she said because I just think it's all very relevant. So she says, my mom constantly criticizes my partner, his age, his character, food choices, job, personality, you name it. I love him. He's not the easiest person in the world, but he's nice, hardworking, and patient with me. I have asked her to stop. She has not. I've tried leaving the room. She follows. If I shut the door, she yells outside the door. I've tried going outside. She calls me. And when I get back into the house, the show goes on. She just keeps continuing. For now, not living with her is not an option. What do I do? So one thing that she has tried, and it gives her a few weeks of reprieve, is when she leaves the house to go on a walk, like she's trying to get away from her and she doesn't answer her phone when she calls. She'll say, eventually I'm going to go no contact. Eventually when I have enough money to leave this house, you're not going to have a relationship with me if you don't stop. And that will give her about 3 weeks. And then it's like her mom forgets and then she starts back in again. So as I said, this is really impossible because she can't actually leave, and all the things I usually suggest, like leaving the room, like going for a walk, like it just doesn't actually help. So as I'm talking through this, a couple things that came to mind. One would be directly talking to my mom. If you haven't already, I would say, Mom, I understand you're doing this because you love me and you really are concerned for me. But as a parent, you have to trust in like your parenting ability and that you did a good job. Like I'm cooked. Now I'm at the point where I have to figure the rest out on my own. And as much as you're trying to speed up the process of me coming to my senses, if anything, this is slowing me down. Like this is pushing us closer together. So if you do in fact truly love me, give me the space to figure this out on my own. So that's something I would try to say to her. And if she came up to me and she tried to tell me something again, I would just say do you love me enough to allow me to figure this out on my own? And then I would try to walk away like that, because that's kind of like, God, if my child said that to me, I would just be like, Jesus. Yes, I do love you. But the other thing I was thinking in terms of a barrier to all of it, this is so rude, so I don't even know if this is appropriate, but one thing you could tell her if you have, earbuds or a headphone thing or whatever, you could just say, if you continue to do this, I will put on my headphones, and it's not because I'm disrespecting you or trying to be mean. I'm just trying to salvage our relationship because I really don't want it to deteriorate further. That's just my thoughts. I mean, this just really seems impossible. Like, what would you do?